Well, hi there. I am Eugene Luning, and I am the author of a children's book whose working title is Moments with Jesus. And in my life, I've had the opportunity to speak in all kinds of different settings to all different ages. And so, one of my great life experiments is how we can harness the human imagination to have encounters with the living Jesus. Because I believe if we give people building blocks to let their imagination form and create pictures around concepts, I think that's a space where the Holy Spirit can set their whole life on fire. So I have the opportunity with Destiny Image Publishers to release this book, which is essentially 20 different moments with Jesus. And what I'm trying to do in each moment is put you into a first-hand experience of Jesus, where again, your imagination by the Holy Spirit can come alive. Because I keep saying, what would it be like if my own children, if other people's children could have a face-to-face encounter with Jesus day by day by day? I believe it would be a new, fresh way for children to know him. And in fact, for adults reading these books to know him as well. So I'd love to share with you a sample. This is one chapter, and I'm going to read it to you. And actually, I would ask you to do this. Think about closing your eyes for a moment. Because I want you to be in a place like a child where you're listening with your heart, with your imagination. So don't be the person who won't close their eyes. Close your eyes, because I want you to listen to this one chapter from Moments with Jesus. Imagine you're sitting in a boat with all your best friends in the world around you. You're in the middle of an enormous lake surrounded by rolling hills. It is nighttime. The red and golden sunset faded away from the western skies an hour or two ago. All evening, the wind has been blowing gently from the northwest. Your boat's sail has been full and puffing out nicely. You and your friends have been talking, telling stories, laughing at a joke from the day before, but now you're all tired, getting quieter and quieter. Suddenly, a hard wind comes from another direction. You look up. Your sailboat's sail is flapping wildly, dancing back and forth against the dark night sky. You can hear the jangling of the ropes and riggings against the masts and the ties. Some of your fisherman friends look worried. Something is up. Quietly, they all move forward, lower the sail, hand around oars, and seem to be preparing for the whole night to change. Before you know it, the whole night has changed. Winds from every direction, the water swirling and whirling, waves beginning to build and crash. And next thing you know, you're feeling the bottom of the boat beginning to fill with water. It rises above your ankles. The waves are coming over the side of the boat. So, with your friends, you're grabbing a bucket, filling it up, bailing the water out of the boat back into the sea, and yet the sea keeps spitting it back in. You start to have a feeling in your belly that this night isn't going to end well. You begin to wish so much that you hadn't left Jesus back on shore. And that's when you happen to look up for a moment. Perhaps something caught the corner of your eye. What is that little speck of white in the far distance? You wonder to yourself. But then you're filling your bucket, throwing out the water, hearing your friends' shouts and screams and questions and fears. Oh, you are so frightened. Until you glance back out in the direction of that shape on the water. Now it seems to be getting bigger, nearer. But then you're back again to more of your bucketing, bailing, wind and water, the darkness all around you, the sound of the night overpowering your senses. And then you look up one more time. And there he is. Jesus. Standing out there on the surface of the dark waters. He rolls and dips with the rolling and dipping of the waves, and yet, there he is, on the water, just a few feet from the edge of the boat. It's me, he says, looking you directly in the eye. No need to be afraid anymore. You are no longer afraid at all. How can anyone be afraid when they know this Jesus? Thank you for giving a listen to that chapter from Moments with Jesus. I look forward to getting the chance to show you and maybe even read to you the rest. Have a wonderful day.